Yeah, hi Marcus. Pretty sure I'm recording here. Just let me bring up your post on Telegram, on the boys' Telegram feed. So you're talking here about, excuse me. Oh, by the way, if you hear a snoring noise, it's my dog at my feet snoring. It's not me. You're talking about stop hunting, pretty solid stop hunt on the Xauusd on gold last night. So I just thought I'd make a comment on that. I hope you don't mind the YouTube format. So here's gold, and this was yesterday's price action. This area here was all yesterday's. These are daily pivots. So that's that area for yesterday. This is today's, which hasn't come in. London futures market hasn't started yet. That'll be starting pretty soon. So here's my comment on that. If you were long this, so if you got stop hunted, I'm thinking that perhaps you went long. I'm not too sure of your trade plan with regards to that. Perhaps you went long here. I'm not sure. I'm just guessing here. And you had your stop hunt. Yeah, sorry, you had your stop down here somewhere or something like that. I'm guessing, and I'm happy to be wrong in that case. But listen, this price, the lowest it went to on my feed here with the Pepperstone feed was, as you can see there, was 1450.07. I just sort of make the comment that if you went long on this pair and you had your stop above 1450, a psychological level or a round number level, if you had your stop above that, then you need to reevaluate your processes, in my opinion. You shouldn't have your stop loss above an important level when it's that close, in my opinion. Another thing I would comment here on that is this month's low is down here. I forget the exact level that was. It was low of 1445.62. So you should really have had your stop, or considered putting your stop below that as well, and not that close. I would have had it a bit further. Now, how that would affect your risk reward, well, that's something you'd have to investigate yourself. If it was too much, then you'd possibly consider not taking the trade, or going with a very small lot, whatever would work for you. But putting your stop above 1450 when you're that close to it, and then if you're going for a longer term, if you wanted to go for a longer ride, then having your stop above this, you'd need to have it below that. Another thing with regards to the stop hunting concept, this is yesterday's pivots. Now we were down, this trend has been down for the last several days, or well into from last week. So this started around about the 20th of the 11th, or well, that far back. 10 days. Let me see, 7 days, 7 trading days. So that trend has been down for that time. So if you're a bull on this, if you're a bull on this, your entry would have been here somewhere. Well, you would have been looking for an entry on this, and it really hasn't come about. Well, I don't see one anyway. I don't see a reversal pattern, perhaps, unless this one could be considered a reversal pattern. So your long could be here off the central pivot. I might, if I were to take this, I would consider taking taking an entry from here. So my entry zone would be this area here. That would be my entry zone for going long on gold from today, rather than yesterday off the back of that. I don't see how that would work. Also, yesterday, like I said, so this is a bearish trend at the moment, only for a few days, but in the smaller time frames, that's what it is. I'm guessing you were trading smaller time frames because you got stop hunted, or you perceive that you were stop hunted, which is your thing. But anyway, now see this red line here, just as these pivots were painted due to yesterday's price action, these pivots were painted due to the previous day's price action. So this level here was put in place yesterday at the end of all this price action. Now, where would a bull get in? A bull would get in right that level, the M3. That's the bullish buying zone. Right, so price came down here. Bull's word. Bear. My bearish entry is right there at the M3. Sorry, I made a mistake there. The bearish entry here, based on all this movement here, would be right there at the M3. Now, if a bear was trading this on a daily time frame, they would sell at that level, and that's exactly what happened. Right, tested, and off it went. And where did it go to? Lo and behold, right smack bang in the middle of the take profit zone. So that's your daily target for a daily bearish swing. Right, and what happened when price went down into that area? Right, so it sold off the bearish pivot, right, bearish sell pivot, the M3. This isn't me making this up, this is basic pivot theory. And it went from there right down into the green take profit zone. And what did it do then? Whooshka, up she went. And where did it go to? Tag the bullish. So it went from the bearish sell to the bearish take profit, and went directly from there up to the bullish take profit, and tag. So the bulls have been taking profit since there. You see that candle there? I mean, look at that candle there. Right, went down there, they took profit, off it went from the bears, and then the bulls get up here, tags there, boom, down she went, taking profit again. So that's all that is, mate. So yeah, that wasn't stop hunting, that was just a basic daily swing trade using daily pivots. That's all it was. Now, and as I say, if you're wanting to go long this, this is the area I would look at today. And because of, that's if you want to go long, entirely your business. And this could be considered a reversal pattern. You've had lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower low, higher high, higher low. So you're looking for that sort of action like that, there and up. So you could consider buying off of this level. This isn't advice, by the way. You do whatever you reckon. If you wanted to buy this, you could consider off this level here. Would make a lot of sense, or you could try and get it a little bit lower if you felt the need to. So yes, mate, that's all I've got to say about the stop hunting concept, and all the best, mate. I hope it all goes well for you. Where do I stop this?